Oh boy. Oh boy, guys. Oh no. No! SS Ultimate Goku here. Back with another video. Why? Did I make myself clear? No? No? So, today, I got some news. Some news. News that I was hoping that we would never hear. I alluded to this in my Lola Bunny videos that I made earlier this year, which was a train wreck in itself because of how bad that movie was. But Lola Bunny was on the downward spiral for a while, ever since the recent television series, which sucked because of Lola's character acting like an idiot. Okay? And then worse comes to besoves of how they desexualized Lola Bunny in the new Space Jam movie. I had talked about this briefly because I used him as an example. I hoped and had said publicly that I hope they never do anything involving Jessica Rabbit again. Because the moment they do, you know people, you know these people, these woke people are going to be like, can't do that. But we're not even at that point. So, at Disneyland in Florida, of all places that they decide to do this project, not California, Disney World, Disneyland decided for their Roger Rabbit ride, which is based off of the movie, with obviously without the Warner Brother and all the other licensed characters they got permission to use for the movie, which is again why it's probably one of the greatest movies in the history of cinema, because it's crossover of multiple different character franchises from other companies. Somehow Disney was able to make it work, and you know, the rest is history. We got to see Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse for the first and only time ever on screen at the exact same time. Same with Donald Duck and Daffy Duck. Still to this day, I don't know how they were able to pull that off. Definitely will never be done again. But nonetheless, this was a Disney movie. And Jessica Rabbit, you know, she was the star. She was the star of this movie. Obviously, the story was behind trying to, you know, obviously the main character was Roger Rabbit, but everybody was talking about Jessica Rabbit after this movie. This spun off to shorts as well as some TV shows, spin-offs, and it was a great thing. It was a great franchise, I thought, and kind of explored the realities of cartoons as skit characters, which Looney Tunes had done a lot as well, but it was never really exploited as much as Who Framed Roger Rabbit did. They literally were basically showing how cartoon characters were somehow actually in on the act, and that all the skits were actually put together by themselves. And of course, this was also eventually exploited in Tiny Toons as well later on, by Warner Brothers. But they did this first, and you know, great movie. and I highly recommend watching. It still holds up to this day as one of the biggest crossovers with live action, crossing over characters that aren't affiliated with Disney, and making that work. It's just very great for its time. But nonetheless, Disneyland has decided, possibly Disney World at some point, they have decided that Jessica Rabbit in 2021, after this ride has been there since like 1994, if I'm not mistaken, they have decided that now she's too problematic. Too problematic, huh? Too problematic. What does that even mean? Well, it means one thing. Her breasts are too big. And this is what they did with Lola Bunny, where they decided to make her breasts smaller. And look, before people get on me about the boob issue and whatnot, I don't care if a character's boobs are big or not. I don't. One of my favorite anime characters was Rukia and Sakura Haruno, who don't have big boob sizes. Okay, for female characters. So I don't look at someone's boobs necessarily and think, oh my god, this makes the character. Okay. That being said, I don't want characters to lose their boob size after they already were established a certain way just for the sake of changing a character for no reason. Okay? As you guys know, Disneyland removed one of the Jessica Rabbit's ride parts, or whatever it's called, or whatever. It's like a statue thing. It's like kind of a ride where you kind of riding in the car, and they like reenact a lot of the big scenes from the movie or whatever. And the plot is kind of like, how she gets captured by the weasels, and then she breaks out in the next scene where she appears in the ride later on, where she's like on ropes, but she's got the hammer and she bashes the weasel's head over or whatever. They kept that part, by the way. They only took the part where she's actually getting captured by the weasel in the car. Now, some people are saying that this might be just them repairing it. I don't think so. They also said that she's going to be more involved with a voiceover or whatever. I don't know what that means. But, I'm going to just say this right now. If you guys change her anything really about her, then it's not Jessica Rabbit anymore. Okay? Jessica Rabbit's character literally was what it was. She was the hot, attractive female that everyone wishes you could, get with. That was literally her character. If that character is changed in any way, it's no longer Jessica Rabbit, because that was the character. You can't change that, okay? Because that's not the character anymore. The character was the character. At that point, the character should just be left alone. Alright? I don't care that we're in 2021. Alright? You can't change the character. You can't put a coat over her to cover her up. I've seen some YouTubers talk about this. You can't put a coat on her. You can't put a hat on her. Because that's no longer the character. Jessica Rabbit's character was what it was. The movie was what it was. You can't change what the movie was. You can't reenact it, obviously, because you don't have the rights to Looney Tunes. So, the movie can't be changed. you can certainly not change history of Jessica Rabbit. I think this is extremely ridiculous. It is extremely stupid. And it once again shows how dumb these companies are of changing stuff that doesn't need to be changed. No one ever complained about Jessica Rabbit. No one. I don't think you're going to hear anybody talk badly about Jessica Rabbit as a character, or that, she was problematic. This was just brought up by Disney. No one even complained. I mean, honestly, I'm surprised Jessica Rabbit hadn't come up sooner on controversy, but she never has. Because no one cared. People were okay with that. Oh, and by the way, she is a redhead, so think about that for a second, Disney, before you do anything. Because, we all know you Hollywood media people just love those redheads, don't ya? You just love those redheads. I was being sarcastic, just so everybody knows. Anyways. Yeah, so there's a video in the description box where a guy actually does a comparison that actually went to... Unfortunately, I've never gone to Disney World or Disneyland because, one, I don't live out to those places. Two, I can't make a trip out there because it's very, very expensive. So I've never gotten to experience any of those rides. But, to my understanding, the ride has been like that for a long time. There's been nothing wrong with it. It's not controversial. Alright? It's not controversial to have a female look the way she looks. There really isn't. That's just woke idiots trying to take everything out and try to take things away from people. It's not controversial. This is not Son of the South. Okay? Alright? It's not the Son of the South. Okay? It's not a racist film. Okay? It's not, problematic. You know what I mean there? You don't have to get rid of it. You're just being stupid, as always. And taking things way out of context, as usual. These woke idiots, the 2020 or 2021 people that take things so badly, I can understand they're getting rid of the Son of the South ride, because that probably should have been gone a long time ago, because, obviously they don't have the movies in syndication because it's a racist movie. There's nothing wrong with a female character looking like sexy or whatever you want to call it, hot. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a character like Jessica Rabbit. Okay? There isn't. They're just making it an issue. They're making it an issue. Just because. Okay? You know what I mean there? This is just stupid, and I can't believe I have to make a video about this. I can't believe it. Okay? I cannot believe it. I thought I would never have to cover this issue. Because I didn't think there was going to be anything to talk about. Because it's not like Disney is going to be making a Who Framed Roger Rabbit short anytime soon. We haven't gotten one in years. I just thought they would just leave it alone. And, Jessica Rabbit would go on happy way in the sunset. But no, we got to deal with this. And so, right now, in Disneyland, it's just blank. Like, they have the weasel there, and there's no one in the car. Again, she's still there at the end when she's, like, putting a hammer to the weasel. But what are they going to replace that with? And what is going to be there? Is she going to have a jacket on to cover herself so it looks different? Desexualize her like you did to Lola Bunny? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. There's nothing wrong with this ride. This is not Son of the South, okay? This is ridiculous. Way too far with this crap. And just insane. This is insane. This is ridiculous. They got rid of Lola Bunny's, like, you know, they got rid of what she was and what her character was about in the original movie, and now they're doing the same thing to Jessica Rabbit, and they don't even have a movie for her. They don't even have shorts. TV shorts. Okay? They don't even have TV shorts. Okay? They're just, oh, we gotta change up the ride. We have to change up the historical facts about the ride. You know, even though they're based off of the movie events. We're gonna change her. After all these years, she wore her red dress, and she looked the way she looked. It was fine, and now it's not fine. It's not for kids. Kids don't need to watch that, right? Even though Who Framed Roger Rabbit was like PG, wasn't it? Yeah, Who Framed Roger Rabbit was like PG, okay? Right? Oh, yeah. Actually, I think it might have been PG-13. I might be wrong. Let me make sure. What was it? It's been a while since I watched the movie. Let's see. Let's see what it was. Was it PG-13? Who Framed Roger Rabbit? What was it? I was looking for the... Okay, they're giving me the literate rating. I was talking about the... I don't think it tells me. I don't think it's gonna tell me. What bull? How does it? Is it stupid? Let's see. I want to make sure. What do we got? What do we got? Was it PG or PG-13? Tell me right now. Okay, yeah, it was PG. It was PG. PG. So it wasn't even PG-13. Okay? And they trying to cancel it. Even though they knew there would be certain stuff in there. But of course, now it's problematic. Now it's problematic. Multiple generations have watched this movie and never had an issue with it. But now, we have woke, too sensitive weasels, right? That are just like, we gotta get rid of her. We gotta get rid of Jessica Rabbit. You know, there aren't characters like this anymore. We gotta get rid of that. We got characters like C2. We got characters like Nico Robin. We got characters like Lucy Hartfilia. You know, we got characters like that. They probably have better character development than Jessica Rabbit. They have probably the same breast size as Jessica Rabbit. But that's too problematic in this era, even though anime characters seem to have no problem doing it. Probably have better character development than Jessica Rabbit because they actually do more than Jessica Rabbit. But nonetheless, This is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. We going stupid downhill because of these two sensitive people, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about, guys. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen for the ride. I don't know what they're gonna replace it to, but when it does come out, I'll definitely be giving my 2 cents on it for sure, because if it isn't what Jessica Rabbit used to look like, she's wearing a coat or she's wearing a hat, you know, shit's going down, you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. This whole thing is ridiculous. Out of context, just insane. It's just insane, guys. It's insane. That's what I gotta say. That's my 2 cents on this. It's ridiculous. I just think it's dumb. Female characters, maybe, I mean, granted, do female characters have huge breasts like some of these anime characters do? No. But to say that real females don't have huge breasts is not true. It is not accurate at all. Okay. All right. Sometimes these anime characters over exaggerate the sizes, but it's not like it's not true. It's not like that real people don't have boobs, huge breasts. Like, and I feel like the media is trying to like make it seem like that this is the majority of the population, that female characters don't have huge breasts. Real females don't have huge breasts, and it's not true, which that's false. Okay, so yeah, that's my take on this. Comment, right, if you like this video, my videos, please subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell for all the latest contents to make sure you're up to date on all the videos that I do. And also, if you want to check out all those videos I've talked about Lola Bunny, the He-Man whole controversy, all that stuff, I'll put there's tags at the beginning of the videos. There's all that stuff, that YouTube provides or whatever with the tags and whatnot. And some stuff will be at the end of this video as well, so you guys can check that stuff out. I'm enabling that as much as I can on the newer videos, so you guys can check out old videos that you may have missed. So you guys can comment on those. Make sure to comment and rate and let me know what you guys think. Is Jessica Rabbit, is this just a malfunction, or do you think this is permanent? Do you think Jessica Rabbit's coming back or not for this ride? Let me know what you guys think. I'm out of here. I am the Ultimate Goku. I'm out of here. Peace.